Hello. Alrighty, we got a game. As per usual. I'm not ready at all. Let's see. We bought in a new beastman. Let's see. Khemri. They're down a skeleton. That's not a big deal. Let's see. We've got a couple of mighty blow. This is actually going to be a little similar in what they have to last game. We've got some mighty blow on the tomb guidance, but a fairly vanilla team outside of that. They've had a rough time, as have we. They've named their Tom Bondry. Nice. Actually, that's supposed to be Tom Brady. Who knows? Alright. So they're going to have a decent amount, decent chunk of change as per usual. Oh, not too crazy. I gotta sort my mic out real fast. I have the worst mic stand in the history of mic stands, so it really wants to fall over. Okay, I think we're good. They might babe it up here, or they might bribe it up. Let's see. I assume they've played enough games. They should have 4 team rerolls. Okay, that's why they don't have as much cash. See, if they don't have that, I think it is worth 70k, so they would be... Okay, they went full in for the bribe, fair enough. But yeah, they would have had 140k. They could have wizarded us if they didn't have that extra reroll. I kind of understand it on Khemri because the Tomb Guardians obviously are not likely to have block. And obviously picking up the ball is not always easy. You have rerolls for the throwers, but they're not always going to get to, so let's see how this goes. Oh, it is snowing today. Last game it was raining, this time it's snowing. This is not what Khemri wants to be in, I'm sure. That's why this guy looks super cold. I really love the way they have them posed. Okay, so the Tomb Guardians, I guess they don't have the little scarab beetles. I do love the scarab beetles. Our guys don't mind this at all. Okay, we're going to go on offense because I haven't always done that, and I feel like it might be useful to try and get a bit of a leg up. We usually struggle to remove stuff and such, so I think having a go at that first would be nice. If we're lucky, we might be able to get a hit in on a Tomb Guardian with our Claw. It'd be interesting to see if they go Skellies across the front and then Tomb Guardians, or if they line up the Tomb Guardians. They may not want to line up the Tomb Guardians, because with 2 guards, we can obviously knock them over. If we put a guard here and a guard here, the warriors can just knock him over by themselves. So snow is going to make GFIs bad, so let's try not to do that. And it makes passing bad, which is not as much of an issue. So they've got dodge on this thrower, and hang on, they've got a thrower of wrestle. That is madness. I mean, I get wanting to have wrestle, but I think you give it to your first skeleton that levels up. Because a thrower, obviously, at some point, has a fair chance that he might want to pick up the ball. Let's imagine this guy gets knocked out. And you really don't want a wrestle guy on the ball, unless you have wrestle and block, which is not something that often gets taken. It usually gets taken more on teams that come with block automatically. Like you'll sometimes see people take a war dancer with wrestle. as one of their skills to aid them in their cage diving. So you can choose if you want to block or wrestle depending on what you are facing up against. Because, you know, obviously block does not do anything against block. So if you have a war dancer with wrestle, strip ball, and tackle, you kind of have you got all the skills you need to have a really good chance of knocking a ball loose. Hang on, you're not. You're not. Okay. I mean, we don't have that nasty Chaos team. I don't think you withdraw before you even start. Okay, yeah, we'll take that. Oh, that's so tasty. That is so tasty. Okay. Let us go ahead and level up this Chaos Warrior. Oh, he got a double. Did I say I wanted a double on a Chaos Warrior? I don't think I did. I mean, dodge is pretty solid. I mean, it honestly is. But he's probably never going to get block if I do that. Yeah. Sprint, no. Sneaky, jump up. Diving tackle. No, I got to ignore the double. Oh, the doubles keep coming in the wrong places. I would so take a double on my Beastman. Yeah, there's obviously no passing skills we want to take. So I think we just say thank you for the free level on him. Now our Chaos Warriors are looking a lot more solid. It's amazing how much better a Chaos team is just by having block on people. And we can buy our 11th Beastman. Let's see, we just added Vol. Let's add his friend Shrew. I gotta make him sound slightly mean as well, because we are Chaos. Let's see. Here we go. Fearsome. And we have a little bit of money left over. Oh, we suddenly have a team. It's a beautiful, beautiful thing. So our real team value, which we have not seen for a long time, is 1390. We got a free win to put on our stats. Let's see how long it is for another game. Okay, that's not too long. Let's try it again. Yeah, I don't know. Do not know what that was about. If I had to guess, maybe their internet was being a pain. It took them a while to load in. Other thing, you know, maybe something came up and that's why they were reacting a little slow. You know, you could argue like that maybe the sad thing for them is they spent that 30k as well out of their own money, which they're not going to get any of back, because when you concede you get zilch. I suppose the other possibility is that they were like, went into the game and then were like, you know, I don't fancy, you know, maybe we didn't get on attack first, I don't fancy this. But that'd be kind of weird. I think you at least give it a few turns, right? Our team is not that fearsome. We have one fearsome player, I'll admit. Looks like we might have got something happening. No? Okay, I thought that was the moment. It was the moment. Oh, okay. So, let's see. Let's have a quick look at their team. Okay, they're going with the runner. Yeah, I've used this before. I usually bring in the runner later, but you can do a whole team, no witch, a runner, you spend your whole money. Normally, like, I think how we started our Dark Elf team, if I remember, was that we did the lineman and just had 10k ready to put towards our Apo. But I understand getting the runner. I mean, you're like, oh, it's only 10k. Got somebody that can hold on to the ball and move a bit faster. So on the face of it, it doesn't look great for them, but, like, they can get a wizard and a star player. Maybe they could also put it towards the... They could put it towards the Apo and a reroll, but that's spending 200k just to get to a regular team. I actually feel like that's not necessarily worth it. Especially when you got vanilla players, so if a couple linemen die, yeah. But this is a rough start. The wizard, I think the wizard makes more sense because that's a real threat. There's some good star players. You got the crazy agility 5 witch elf. You've got the strength 4. Not Harkon, that's the assassin. He wouldn't be who I choose for this. But you've got Hubrith, who is great. Can't remember how much he is. Spirit doesn't let you look through their inducements. So you have Hubris you can take. Even Eldril is great, 150. But that, if he had 10 more K, I'd say Wizard, Eldril, either an Apo or 2 babes or an extra team training for that extra reroll, and then you'd be feeling like, yeah, that's okay. The downside to Eldril, of course, is that he has dodge, and we do have a tackler. If we didn't have a tackler, I'd be like, oh yeah, Eldril all the way. Because his ability to help you get into tackle zones with his hypnotic gaze, and just having a player that's hard to knock down. I know we didn't use Eldril the entire Dark Elf run, but I've used him plenty of times in the past and been happy with him. So I expect him to... Okay. Oh, I think he's thinking a star player here. Did he... People are having issues with their... I'm a little worried he's just going to concede as well. Because... Yeah, that was pretty unfortunate. Maybe the game saw our record with this team and was like, you know what? Let's throw him up against a bunch of people that haven't played before. Because this guy apparently hasn't played before. He's got a 3-6 record. Anywho, we have a full team to sacrifice to these elves. We're going to go on offense again. I know we don't really want them to concede, but this does kind of, this does put the pressure on. We're not going to go crazy on the front line, I don't think. We are obviously going to block the front line, but we're not going to go crazy. I'm a bit worried about the fact they're not doing anything as well. I know it's early, but let's just go down to regular skills. I know their team well enough to recognise what their players do without their skills. The blitzers kind of bend over and the runner has that sort of starting position pose. Which must be very uncomfortable to be in all the time. Look how bent down he is. That is a serious squat he's doing. Like most of the time. Although I'm sure his animation sometimes has him kind of move around a bit. Maybe he doesn't do that till we start playing. Okay, knows what he's doing. Protecting the blitzers and the runner. So yeah, we're not going to do anything crazy here. I think I'm going to spread my warriors there, in case things go wrong. We don't really need the guard. You know, I do want to hit with the Minotaur there. Okay, so as tradition dictates, this is Vol. I'm so confused by having all these beastmen that aren't loners. So it's going to see if Thrush can score. We can put our 2 new guys on the wings. Let's see. We'll probably blitz with this guy. So I guess we will get some guard in here. So that'll give us a 3 dice. Whoops. Making this more complicated than it needs to be, really. Tackle is not in and of itself super important. Let's just do this. Yeah, it seems pretty sensible. I'm actually going to pop, just in case we get blitzed, I'm going to pop this guy a little deeper. Okay. Oh man. Every time. He may go after this guy, that'll be a 1 dice and he'd have to stand the other guys up, so he'll probably go after this guy and just try and get some numbers around. I feel better about having a second guy back here though. I wonder if he's going to try and stand us all up. Got the block. Did we turn our animations off? I think we did. Yeah, I did. Back. So we don't need to think of tackle as an asset in this game. With the wizard here, we need to be careful. Because we could concede very fast here. Did I say concede? Yeah, concede. Concede a goal. That's what I'm saying. Is he going to stand up? I sometimes would stand up here, although standing up a guy with Claw and Mighty Blow is a bit scary. Just going to get him as close as he can. He did the dodge because he doesn't want to leave him like here. I think we abandon Minotaur blocking there and just try and free up the Minotaur to slot himself in here. Bounce this way. Nope. Yeah, this is some high pressure stuff here. This could go wrong very fast. I'm actually going to stay a bit further back. That's a nice start. Let's see. Okay, so we freed up this guy already. Kind of want to slot him in here, but it's just not worth it. Just pop him here. Oh, I could have got him around this way. Oh well. Yeah, we'll knock you over. Now if I could get the Minotaur in here, that'd be sweet. And then I think this is our blitz. Very nice. I don't think we can really get this safe as we'd like. Ugh. So what we're going to do is this. We're going to just sit in the middle here. Let's stand this guy up. I have to try and pick up the ball. Oh, that is a big help. I'm thinking of going here because that gives them a best of 1 dice. They might wizard us, but can we do anything about that? Do I just... Do I come over here? They can kind of get a block in on that Chaos Warrior, but at least the ball's further away from them. And they can block this guy, and then they can... If I go here... Let's go here. Oh, rats. Ah, and we knock these guys away. Yeah, here is fine. I'm actually going to follow this one. Just to keep them tied up. Well... let's see, is anybody in scoring range? Oh boy, yeah, there he is. That's it though. Just this guy. I suppose technically this guy is. They could wizard. I think they're thinking about it. But like here's why I didn't go here or here. Is it's fireball range, and I think a fireball is like a legit tactic here. You got a guy coming in from this side, you got like 3 or 4 that can influence from this side. A lightning bolt still leaves all of these guys in play. If we get a stadium enhancement, do we get the non-blitzy one? I think he's really thinking about that wizard. I mean, he could even lightning bolt and then run over with this guy, throw it to, you know, yep. Okay, that is nice to get out of the way. Now he just goes to regular. Our push is great again. Okay, so far so good. Because that means it's like you basically, yeah, you can only get a 1 dice on this guy, and he got a push. That's good again. So the blitz may have actually worked out in our favor a little bit. He can now get to this guy and blitz him, but like he doesn't have the ability to get on the ball and get it away from us. If he gets a nice bounce, it could end up over here amongst these guys, but at least we can resurround potentially. Oh, he's going to use a reroll as well. Oh man, that's a terrible turn. I feel for him. Okay. So, that being the case... let's see, let's bring a beastman around. So we have to get this guy off before we do anything. We will take that. It's not what we wanted, but we'll take it. Means we can basically move over here. Is this what I want to do? Let's see if our Minotaur is going to move. He is. Okay, now it's what I want to do. So now that the lightning has gone, I'm going to build myself a cage. Like a good little chaos player. So we have some more. Did we do a blitz? Have we not done a blitz yet? I guess this guy will. No, I did do a blitz. Okay. Yeah, let's do this one. I'm gonna reroll. I'm gonna put this guy here just to hold these guys, or to make them at least make a decision. Yeah, because we can push this guy here if things go well. Okay. Not perfect turn, but we got the ball a lot safer, so I'm okay. And we've kind of put these guys not where they want to be. Man, that was a sucky turn. The one on the lightning bolt, and then rerolling into a double skull on the blitz. But, I mean, we had a similar situation the last real game we played where we were... True, I just made you. That's actually pretty good for him. Obviously. But, yeah, if he gets numbers on us, that's not great. We need to try and work this situation back into a place where we get numbers on him. If he could roll some bad blocks, that'd be good. I'd rather stand up the lineman than the than the blitzers, because the lineman can roll bad blocks. So now he's actually in a pretty good place to try and get back our and defend. We moved up all the way up here because I wanted to kind of move things along so we didn't get stuck in our own half like we normally do. So he's blitzing here because we stood all of these guys up, which is kind of the idea. If he just tracks our cage but doesn't get on our cage, we are going to move up a lot closer before we start like working on the team. Because I don't want to forget. I mean, we're only going to be on turn 3, but I don't want to forget our objective of scoring. Oh, fouling. Okay. Oh, did they take a bribe? No. Okay, nice. That's what normally happens when you don't reroll that dodge. The game is mean. Okay, so I'm going to put this guy here, here, as what hopefully will become the back of the cage. He is being very good today. I'll stand this guy up. I'll give him something to do. Reason being is that we are going to block here with this guy. Very nice. Let's see. Then we'll go here. And we'll go here. And we'll go here. Trying to hide this guy away so they don't get to him too fast. And we'll go here. Uh-oh. Now I've got to do it. Apparently the ground is a lot harder than it looks. So yeah, considering the numbers situation, it's probably just as well that we have got ourselves into a decent position. So obviously this is an easy block. He's got 2 blitzes on me. That's fine. For him, I mean, that's fine. Now he can kind of come up and pressure. And it's going to depend on how good the pressure is as to if we can stall out. Because the problem is, I think we even try and get right up into the corner here. Because the problem is going to be that we don't have enough guys to push out and help win the blocking game. So, you know, like there's only so much we can just sit in the corner because they're going to outnumber us because we're trying to maintain a cage. They're going to outnumber us horribly in a not very too distant future. Blitzing here, I guess. Maybe just trying to make it that we can't blitz. Yeah, this isn't an ideal place for this guy. Obviously. At least this guy can kind of start coming back. Okay. Okay. Alright, so we still want to move, ideally. Let's see. So I think we have to do this, even though I'd like to just block him. Oof, that is not good. That is also not good. And he's completely lost his ability to hurt people. So the good thing, if you want to look at good things, our back cage is intact. So obviously they can get in on me here, but there's going to be GFIs and dodges. So it's going to knock this guy down. Yeah, this is the problem we've often had with this team, is that what is the problem we've had with this team? I guess we tend to fail early in our attempts to block people, and it can be a problem. I suppose you could very easily say, maybe I should have blocked with a blocker there to be safe. That's a fair comment. Okay, so they're gonna block me here. Doink. They'd like to use a blocker if they can. I think they can't. A blitzer, and they can. Then they're gonna see where this bobbles out to. Reroll that, because this is a chance here. But it's nice to use a reroll, obviously. If it bobbles out back here, whew, we're in trouble. Don't armor break me. Thank you. Okay, so that is interesting. Not necessarily bad. Because now he can't kind of get in there with somebody else and throw it. He's going to mark me up so I can't hit this guy. Although, of course, unless he marks this guy up. Okay, he did. Interesting. We do have this guy at the back. Oh, but we can... Yeah, he didn't move him, right? That's right. I just have to see what happens. You're probably going to dodge up. You're not really doing a whole lot, and this guy's kind of out of it for next turn. So you may as well dodge. And yeah, that makes much more sense. That is nice, though. This guy could be a threat later in the half. If we don't get this ball 3... Okay, so let's see. You are currently not great. You're fine. I'd like to hit him with block, really. But I think first I have to hit him with this guy. We do not reroll this though, because we may get another chance to hit him with this guy. Is there anything else I want to do? Not really, unfortunately. This is a bad situation though, obviously. Okay, so now we have to try for this guy. Not great either. Then we have to come here. Oh yeah, that's the dice we needed. Don't roll them now. Well, I mean, it's useful to. Okay, so now we can get in here. And we can hit this guy again. And this one I think we do have to re-roll. Oh man, we're in big trouble now. Yeah, we got to work on our armor, you know, our injuries. I can't hit either of these guys. It's probably good to stand him up anyway. So yeah, so he can. He doesn't have rerolls, so it's slightly worrying. But like, he's elves. He's got like 2+ dodges. He could potentially dodge this guy. Blitz this guy through, and off he goes. And we are now out of rerolls as well, which is not good. Yeah, this works too. You can kind of form a little cage back here. Although it does give us more time to react with more of our team. That's one guy freed up. Yeah, I'm going to have a word with our guys about armor breaks. I know we're not technically wearing any armor, but still, we're wearing shorts. That should be enough. Okay, that's pretty cool. But things are not over yet. This still has potential for disaster. Oh man, the question is, do I want to knock him out? Because the problem with this is the ball gets thrown back in and he has the better position. I think I want the ball to stay here. Oh, I hate doing this. I really want to surf this guy. So we do this blitz next, which will push him here, which gives us another block potentially. Yeah, let's follow up on that. Hey! Good work, Badger. I don't know about that, honestly. Because if the ball does bubble out... Oh, I have to try this, and I have a feeling it's going to be bad. The other bad thing is obviously we're knocking him down next to the side of the pitch. Do I just go all in? Well, of course, if that doesn't work, I mean, we may not even do that, so... I think we have to do this. I just have a bad worry about where this might go. I think we have to go this way. We'll follow to get free. Oh, it bubbled the wrong way. Oy. So that's what I was worried about. Let's see, you can at least close this guy off. You can at least... I don't know. Are you willing to move? Such a good ox today. At this stage, I'm almost like, hey, let's just not let them score. If I had a reroll, it would be different. Whew. Okay, that was good. That's also where I want to be as well, so that's nice. Okay, sweet. Runner's out. He was a big worry for me there. So we have 3 permanently out. Runner's dead. This is a downside to runners as well. Look, had that been a lineman, he'd still be here. This is the exact argument why people don't take runners. I still like them, to be honest, but it is the argument. If they win this, they're going to have one of those games like we normally have to start off our campaign. It's like, yeah, we won, but half our team is dead. He's okay. I think this one was a miss next, right? Yeah. So he's going for this, because... Or is at least trying to stop us from picking it up next turn. We've both had our fair share of dodgy rolls. Their wizard sucked. That was bad. I think their wizard is why I would have potentially thought about taking Hubris. He might have been out of the price range, I can't remember. I can't remember if he's like 260, 240. But like the advantage to the star player is of course that whoa. Okay. I was not ready for that, but I see why he did it. Okay, we technically could still score here. I am going to try and protect the ball though. You... should go here. Woohoo! Nope. Okay, I think what we do is this. Do we have enough scoring threats? I don't think we do, so I think this guy has to kind of come up here as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. We could do this. It is not without its potential pitfalls. Or we could try and pick it up with Thrush. But the problem is, if it bobbles funny, we're potentially in a sticky situation, because this guy could get into scoring range. That could happen anyway, honestly. Okay, I'm not trying to pick it up. Badger getting knocked over. So he's going to bring this guy here and knock this guy. Okay, no, he's not. Is he going to bring this guy here? Yeah, okay. That's a pretty sensible play overall. Now this is kind of nice because we could potentially blitz this, and then this guy is free. You probably just stand up, I think. Yeah, I mean, we're not looking like scoring, but it's worth trying at least, right? I'll probably just double skull this and get it over and done with. So, we're going to give away an Inception chance, which I don't like. Man, I'd love to throw some more blocks. Maybe I do. Maybe we're better going in with more players than a touchdown. No, we're better off going in with touchdown. Let's at least make things a little awkward for these guys. I think we were looking at a 3-4-3 there. 3 for the pickup, move up, 4 for the throw, 3 for the running. Maybe I should have trusted the blocks more. We had block on both guys, but they had block as well, so. We have removed 3 guys, so if we play a sensible second half, we might be able to steal it. It'll be interesting to see how they play it. Do we have a KO? We do. We have a KO and an out. We're actually not really up on players, I forgot that. Oh, they're going for a surf here? No, okay. Could have done. Could have pushed him here and gone for the 1-die surf. I think their dodging has not been great. So, are they going to come back? Are we going to come back? Alrighty, that is nice. They came back as well. Overall, I think I'd have rather both stayed out. Okay, so we're down 1, they're down 3, so they're down 2 for the, you know, for the half. Let's see. Yeah, I'm going to give them blocks on these guys if they want them. I like them being spread out. And if they want to commit a bunch of players to doing that, yeah, do it. I think we keep our 2 blockers. Let's see, how are we going to spread out here? So we're going to be here, here. We can't entirely take away the flanks. We could do this, and this, and this. If they want to blitz through the middle, that's up to them. But I like the idea of having these guys here as sweepers, in case they decide to go to one wing or the other. We could have put 3 Beastmen across and put Chaos Warriors on the wing, but I like the idea of having the speed back. So no rerolls for them, no Apo. We do have rerolls. We have an Apo. I guess we have Fan Factor, so that helps us out on kickoff results. Theoretically. I mean, last time we got blitzed, but I think on certain kickoff results it helps. The old counter blitz? The old fair play blitz? No, but we did get an extra reroll. That's pretty nice. Okay, it looks like they are going to push this way. Are they going to one dice this? No, they're putting this guy here. Okay. Doesn't look like they're going hard down this wing though. This is interesting. Oh, they did the Paws of Doom. Every time it kills us. Oh, every time except this time. If they're coming this way, they haven't committed hard to it. I think they did the sensible thing. They know they are... You know, it's not like they're down, so they don't have to score too fast. So I think you do spread in case you do get counter-blitzed. Or unless the ball just lands over here or something and you've put all your guys here and then one guy back. Oh, that sucks. They have not dodged well. But now it's like, oh hey, we made a block over here, but we used our reroll, so it hasn't really done a whole lot. They're going to maybe come down in this pocket. They don't really have enough to commit to stop me blocking their pocket. I think they're just going to pick it up and keep it out of my range. Because I don't have a very long range. They can just go to here. That's interesting. Picking it up and going back here, I guess. No, he's just staying over there. Alright, I'm honestly just going to stand this guy up. And let's bring this guy in here. I like making him have to roll for everything. We could Minotaur Blitz this. I don't think we do. We need to have this side covered for sure. So I'm going to pop these guys in. Just going to move the Minotaur across one if he's willing. What a great guy. Yeah, I don't want to abandon this flank. Yeah, I want to at least push him back if nothing else. Good work, Hare. We're going to move back across this way because I'm kind of more worried now that they're going to try and switch. They could still try and come down this way, but we do at least have like a few beasts. Like these guys are pretty much in a decent position to stop that. They're just going to blitz this guy. Problem is every dodge is like, this is the horrible thing. Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, that's fine. But now the ball's not going very far. Is he staying there? Everybody else basically has to dodge. I mean, that's not a safe place to stay, because I can stand up my guard and I have a blitz on him. He kind of has to go backwards one. Surely. It's nice to knock this guy back out. I don't know if it's the same one. Ooh, okay. And you going again? You gotta go again, right? Okay, you're gonna hit this guy. That's fair enough. Don't think it gets you safe necessarily, but maybe there's gonna be some intricate dodging going on. I guess you can... I mean, if your dodges work, you can get pretty safe. You could bring... Oh, this guy's kind of trapped, though. We could potentially blitz with this guy, obviously. Okay, the foul could stop that. Oh, that is not cool. Ah, but we will allow it. No sending off either. Ouch. They have kind of swarmed in the middle. So you're going to do a 2 dice against, or is he just going to dodge back? I mean, he's an elf. He can dodge out. He's probably better off just being here. Yeah, he's going to let that one go. So, I guess if you want to look on the bright side, so we did lose another guy, so we're still 2 guys up. Which means we can kind of stand people up and still... still have, like, somebody back to sweep, which is nice. I don't know if I go in with try and go in with the Minotaur this time. I think I do. Because then it leaves this guy as a sweeper. And this guy is kind of a sweeper as well. Who do I go in on? I guess this guy. It's 3 dice, which is nice. Now it's not 3 dice. Unless I go this... No, that's... Yeah, that would make it a 3 dice. Still. Okay, sweet. And we just close them in still. So this looks like our weakest part, but we do have 2 block Chaos Warriors here and we have 2 guys sweeping. And we have the Mino on 2 players, which is nice. I'd have liked to bury this way, but I wanted to keep our 3 dice there. I wanted to make sure we were getting what we needed out of that blitz. Gets us a little guard in here as well, which we've now lost from this guy. So that gives him a 2 dice. I don't know why you necessarily blitz there, but hey, it keeps working. I mean, it's... I suppose in fairness... Oh, this is... Yeah, we're gonna offer that. We can't go this far down on numbers, it's gonna start being a problem. Like, our reason why we felt okay going into the second half is because we had numbers. We have made it awkward for some of them. They can form a cage over here, but we have our sweepers in place. These guys can get out, unfortunately. But at some point they're going to roll a 1. I mean, maybe not this turn, but at some point in general. Interesting. Okay, so where can you get to? You can get to there, so you should. Because I think that's a nice place to be. Do I want to push in on the ball? I think I have to go around this way, which could let somebody through into the ball. That being the case... Okay, that was always going to happen sooner or later. Yeah, I think I like this. Maybe I use this guy. That is not ideal. So that kind of gives them an out here. Ooh, I don't like this anymore. Okay, this is going to seem a little weird, but I think I'm going to drop this guy back. I'm a bit worried that they're going to come around this way and then try and come down. I want to make that really awkward. And this guy would only be providing cover up here anyway. Boy, we've got 4 rerolls. I forgot about that. So yeah, he is doing a switch here. If we start getting more guys go out, we are in a bit of trouble here. Which we really shouldn't be, because... You know, I admire the patient game they're playing though, and it's working out because we're not removing and they are. But as soon as they make a bad dodge or something, like this guy gets surfed, we can punch these guys a bit more. But we'll see. We're also playing the patient game in that we're trying not to overcommit, because I know with elves, if you overcommit, suddenly this guy runs down here, if I've got this guy over here blocking, and we can't reach him with anything but the Minotaur, who decides then not to blitz. This guy being here is a big insurance for us. Okay, is he trying to cage up in the middle? Is he going to go all the way around to here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I don't know, that doesn't really help. Okay, he's going to reform a cage here. Is he just going to... You still need 2 people here. Who else is coming in? Is this guy coming through this way? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, he got it. Now we have to mash in on this as hard as we can. Okay, that's some solid dodging. Very good. I'll just stand this guy up. Can't get anybody else around that side, unfortunately. You have to be our cover man. We're blitzing with this guy. You sit here to make that awkward. We're trying to close in the trap, but they could spring the trap. A stun is actually still pretty good here. Okay, what is your plan? Maybe he one-dies this guy, blitzes, and runs this way. But he's going to have a tough time keeping me away from him now. I think. I mean, you know, like, there's a lot of awkward dodging here. He's kind of dodging, like everybody's dodging into tackle zone, so you basically have to just make blocks. This is a lot of rolls. At some point, a one's going to happen, and things get super scary for him. That's my dream, anyway. Okay, he's doing the dodge in his tackle zone, so he's going to remove this guy. Maybe try and reform back over here. There's no good options here, really. I think a 1 dice here isn't terrible, but... Okay, he's making it 2 dice. Okay, so he can pull this guy out now. Okay. So we got the double skull instead of the double ones. And just a push. I didn't realize I didn't even notice I had block. So this guy can now... Oh man, he's going all in. A failed dodge here would be great for us because it means we don't even have to knock the ball loose. I mean, you've got to keep going. We've got to get the ball so far up the field if we manage to get it. I assume he's going to... Oh, these guys can't dodge with safely. Okay, I mean, I wasn't going to try anything with this guy anyway. Okay, so I think the safe thing is to try and block with this guy. It makes sense for you to do this. Oh, I nearly hit the skull there. Oh, gotta be careful. I mean, I could go with the claw guy. Can I? Yeah, I can. I think I go with the claw guy here. My reasons are I have to knock this loose, otherwise he's elfing this in. At least one of you guys should come back. I guess you could come here. So bad at so bad at breaking armor. Okay. We got to get this guy kind of over here in a dangerous place. They could still potentially score this pretty easy. Okay, yeah, that's fine. I'm going to reroll. I got 4 rerolls. That's not ideal. So yeah, he could still score here. I do have 2 guys on the ball, which helps. This guy can dodge out though. He could potentially... Ouch. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. 1 die. Then this guy blitzes and grabs the ball. Maybe? That's how you could do it. Or this guy... Yeah, I don't know. It's not actually super easy, but it's doable. Okay, this is the kind of thing we're hoping for. How you legend. Finally coming to fruition. Okay, so we do have to try and move the ball now. I need to put somebody in scoring position. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Because who knows what kind of shenanigans the game's gonna do to us. What else can I do? He's kind of guarding the ball, so that's fine. I should make it hard for him. Do safe blocks while I can, so he can't react as easily. Have we blitzed? No, we haven't. I think I'm going to blitz here. We basically need to have his guys laying on the floor so that we can attempt our throws and stuff that we shouldn't be attempting. That's who we're going to try and give it to. We can't really get away from him, so let's keep it in the pitch at least. Ux. I know you've been a good bull. Yeah. So Vol is making his attempt. He does have a 1 dice here, which he's obviously going to do. Don't think he's going to go for more than that. He's probably maybe going to... Oh, never mind. He gave up. Huzzah! We're not going to try and damage his team any. What we are going to do is stand in a line so that if he decides to have 1 last shot, it doesn't work out too well. Or it's kind of harder. Just trying to prevent our team getting decked. Especially seeing as we used our Apo. Whew, what a game. So that was a lot less tense there because our handoff worked straight away. What a tense game though. Thankfully we had a good last turn of really kind of putting the nail in the coffin. I think that, unfortunately, I hate to say it, but I think that's a dead team. Oh boy. We've never been so rich. Oh, Elk getting the MVP is nice. He is now close to a magical block guard, which is the ultimate in Chaos Warrior. We did well for armor breaks, but I think we did roll like twice as many armor breaks, so, you know, fair dues on both of those. Hare only came into his own really there when the guy punched himself, so, but hey, it's all good. Got decent SPP. We're already approaching the 1500 mark on team. That's a bit scary. So, let's see. I guess we... Do we make a magical ball carrier? I think we do. I think it's time to make somebody that can actually hold the ball. Or pick up the ball, I should say, because we have had some issues with that. Let's be honest here. So this guy's going to start getting some mutations next. Because there's some good ones for a ball carrier. Oh, a double? I should have rolled it the other way round. Although a dodge on it. No, a blodger would be pretty handy as well for a ball carrier. So... Boy, we keep rolling doubles on people that don't want doubles. I think this happened last time he leveled up, and I think I ignored it last time as well. So I think we even want block or tackle here. I think our other tackler is doing work, so I think we go block first because he's a bit scary. Every time we throw a block, it kind of puts the fear in me. Alrighty. So, boy, does that look like a solid team. I think we're going to get a 12 player as well. Because, as you've noticed, our beastmen like to, you know, sleep. As do our Chaos Warriors, let's face it. Look at this. It's a miracle. 6-6. We are back to an even record against all the odds. I will catch you for the next one. Bye for now.